Welcome to Parallel Universe. She stood on that Oscar stage, clutched her award with trembling hands, and said 5 words that television has never forgotten. But the woman behind that moment, the real Sally Field, lived a life so layered with love, loss, and controversy that most people only ever saw the surface. Tonight we go deeper. And what's underneath will genuinely surprise you. Sally Field was born in Pasadena, California in 1946, into a world that was far less stable than her cheerful early roles suggested. Her parents divorced when she was young, and her mother remarried actor Jock Mahoney, a stepfather whose presence in the home Sally has since described in deeply troubling terms. In her 2018 memoir, she revealed years of childhood trauma that shaped her insecurities, her hunger for validation, and her relentless drive to prove herself worthy. Long before Hollywood celebrated her, Sally Field was a young girl desperately searching for her own voice. That search would define everything that followed. Sally's romantic life was as complicated as her career. Her first marriage to Steve Craig in 1968 produced 2 sons but ended in divorce 5 years later. Then came the relationship that captivated Hollywood, her years alongside Burt Reynolds, one of the biggest stars on the planet at the time. The two met on the set of Smokey and the Bandit in 1977 and their chemistry was immediate and undeniable. For 5 years they were Hollywood's golden couple. But Reynolds, by his own later admission, struggled with commitment and emotional availability in ways that quietly wore Sally down. When it ended, she walked away changed. Reynolds reportedly never fully recovered from losing her, famously calling her the love of his life in interviews decades later. Sally, characteristically, moved forward. The controversy surrounding Sally Field was never manufactured. It was earned. Her famous Oscar speech in 1985, often misquoted as "simply you like me," was actually a raw, unfiltered moment of genuine disbelief from a woman who had spent years being underestimated. Critics called it desperate. Audiences called it human. She also courted controversy through her outspoken political activism, her unflinching candor about mental health, and her willingness to take roles that made Hollywood uncomfortable. Norma Rae. Places in the Heart. Steel Magnolias. She didn't chase likability. She chased truth. At 77 years old, Sally Field's net worth stands at an estimated $12 million, modest by Hollywood standards, enormous by any human measure of a life well spent. She remains sharp, outspoken, and refreshingly unfiltered in interviews. Her memoir In Pieces was praised as one of the most honest accounts ever written by a major Hollywood figure. And her legacy sits comfortably among the greatest actresses of any generation. Not because she was perfect, but because she was relentlessly, courageously real. Sally Field once needed the world to like her. Then she spent 50 years doing the far harder, far braver thing, making the world respect her. 2 Oscars, a lifetime of fearless performances, and a story that is still unfolding. Some stars fade. Others just keep burning brighter. Sally Field, it turns out, was always the latter.